looking at Crafty Things. So we're going to take a look at 3 of the new Simple Stories collections. We will take a look at the a la carte products first, and then we will take a look at the big bundle. All right, so we're going to start out with the 6x8 paper pad. Crafty Things. This is such a fun collection. And Simple Stories has done a crafty themed collection. Now, I want to say this is maybe number 4, but this one is so different from anything they've done before. Kelly Bangs designed this one. So Kelly did Noteworthy, she did True Colors, she does a lot of the Simple Stories collections, and she has a very distinct, unique style to her artwork and her design. So she did Crafty Things. So let's start with the 6x8 paper pad. 24 papers, 2 sheets each of 12 designs. So look how fun that is. That's just kind of a little icon sheet there. Beautiful color palette. Beautiful color palette. Nice little words, little embroidery hoop artwork, cute little hearts, nice little paintbrush with that black background. Oh, look how cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I haven't looked at this yet, you guys. Like, seriously, I haven't looked. That's kind of like your little paint by numbers. Isn't that fun? A color block there, floral. This is very, very representative of Kelly's style. You usually see a pattern like that in all of her collections. Just love that so much. Her florals, she's definitely known for her florals. This one's kind of fun. Snap, Simple Stories, and their Snap binders and their Snap collection, or collections over the years. Beautiful stripe. All those little fun cut-aparts. Cassette tapes. Little tags. This is new. We haven't seen in a Simple Stories before. We have not seen the little cut-aparts. We usually see 3x4s, but that's a fun cut-apart. And the tags are a fun cut-apart. Nice kind of smaller floral. Then you have your 3x4 cards. I'm good with scissors, so that's funny. If you walk a mile in my shoes, you'll end up at the craft store. All right, and then we repeat, okay? So patterns repeat, 2 sheets each of 12 different designs. Okay, next up is the sticker book. I know, the cassette tape, so fun, right? We did a really fun list last year. Actually, I think we've done a couple lists in the past with cassette tapes. Or cassette tape artwork, I guess I should say. All right, sticker book. 12 sheets. In this particular sticker book, there are 315 stickers. So we're going to see all the awesome little icons that we started to see in some of the paper, but little planners, printer. Karen, a printer for you. Look how cute that is, that little kind of crafty bench. What you're going to see when we start to jump into some of the die cuts, they're gold foil accents. Simple Stories, in one of their collections, oh my goodness, Christmas collection years ago, did gold foil numbers, but they have never, other than that, just trying to think, they have never, I don't believe they've ever done any kind of gold foil accents in one of their collections. And so when we get out of the stickers, we are going to start to see in the die cuts gold foil accents. And I think the way they did these is so fun with the gold foil, those little alpha letters. Kind of reminiscent of your like Stony Clover letters. Those of you that love Stony Clover, that's kind of those Stony Clover letters. Little banners or little, not banners, I don't know what those are. Little label stickers, word strip stickers. Heck to the yes, that's funny. Heck to the yes. Embroidery hoops, all kinds of little crafty icons there. Oh my goodness, look at this. This looks just like one of those craft boxes, right? That you know what I mean, craft box. It's not called a craft box, but oh, those are cute, aren't they? Little stapled, kind of little stapled flags. Her florals, little signs, happy tacos. That's so cute. Circles, and that is that wraps up the 12th. The 12th man. That wraps up the 12th. Wait, where's that one? I think I just skipped one. Because, where did that go? Hang on. I need to see this. I did skip one. Look at this. That looks like, that's like Simple Stories packaging. That's what all the little kind of packages look like from the product in this collection, which is really fun. Just kind of a fun way to play around with, you know, as you're documenting your love of the craft. All right, so 6x8 paper pad sticker book. Rub-ons. Next up, we have the rub-ons. 2 sheets of 6x8 rub-ons. Look at the cute little markers. Aren't those just so cute? So that is 1 sheet, and then the other sheet. I love my rub-ons. Gotta love me some rub-ons. Whoops. Let's see what else we should look at here. Ooh, let's look at the big bits. So now we're going to dig into, no, we'll go in order. I kind of have an order of these things. So journal bits, floral bits, alpha bits, patches bits. I have to be careful because some of these, like when you start getting patches and bits together, I hope I don't say a bad word just on accident by mixing that up. Let's hope with me I don't. And if I do, oh well, it's okay. It's okay, right? Hi, Nancy Stone. Nice to see you. Wanda, your favorite. The collection's your favorite, or was there something that we just looked at that was your favorite? All right, starting out with the bits and pieces. 64 pieces, includes gold foil accents. Look at that. My favorite things, and favorite has kind of the gold foil around it. Little typewriter with a heart. I'm just going to kind of spread these out. Florals with gold foil accents, the camera. This is such a fun collection. Regardless of what type of crafting you're doing. Look at a glue gun, a jar of buttons, your little hand crank die cut machine, yarn. So much fun. Look at that, little tassels with the gold foil clip. Little paper clip there. Oh, look at these little pieces pop out. Gold foil paper clip. Create, that looks like your like Cricut or Silhouette machine, your little boom box. Anyhow, so many fun pieces here. Your little trimmer, some titles. You can see if you go to the website, just click on either go to laylebymail.com and click on what's new, or search Crafty Things, and you will see, and with any of these you can see kind of close-ups, kind of a better picture. You will see that, but you can get it bigger if you want to see all the individual products. But look at that. You even have your little, like that's your little X-Acto box cutter. And then with the little blades that just, when they get dull, you just break off the little edge. So cute. So those are the regular bits. We're going to have lots of bits here. Oh, Wanda, rub-ons. I know, I love the rub-ons too. Love, love, love. I've been, haven't started designing it yet, but I have ordered the product, just kind of figured out everything I want to use for a class that I am teaching at the 3 Craft Chicks summer camp at Lake Washi retreat this summer. And it is with, it's not with this, but it is using the 49 in Market Crafty Garden. Craft Garden? Anyhow, but rub-ons, part of the kit. I'm so excited. All right, journal bits. The journal bits, you're going to see 30 pieces here. The journal bits generally are going to leave you more room for writing, whereas the regular bits, really not a lot of room for writing. But then you have some things that aren't going to have writing as well. You've got those fun little banner and some embroidery hoops. You have little tags here. Oh my goodness, look how cute that one is, the little planner. This is so funny. I mean, not that, but I have to tell you a little story while we're looking at these. So if you missed it earlier, I was talking a little bit about how I did a segment on one of the local morning shows earlier this week. And I think on Sunday night, Nick and I were probably talking, and he's like, so what are you talking about? What are you going to say? And I'm telling him, and I said, oh my goodness. And he goes, do not say, oh my goodness. Do not say, oh my goodness. That is the weirdest thing. I think it's so weird that you say, oh my goodness. And I'm like, but Nick, sometimes, oh my goodness is just so applicable. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch and see if I said, oh my goodness. Now, of course, you know, he is a little bit tongue in cheek, but sometimes you have to say the, oh my goodness. Now, people say other things like, oh my gosh, but some people put, you know, the D in there. I have lived in Utah for so long. I just, at an early age, just kind of, I don't know if it was a teacher or what it was, but someone suggested to me that it was probably not very nice to say the G-O-D word and said you should say G-O-S-H. If you know, you're saying like, oh my goodness. And now I say, oh my goodness, Because oh my goodness is like so much more expressive than oh my gosh. Anyhow, whatever. I'm just chit-chatting. Floral bits. So floral bits, 58 pieces of the beautiful florals. And this one also has your gold foil accents. So nice and subtle, right? Nice and subtle. Oh, you know what would be fun? If you are really liking this collection. When we looked at earlier, the two of the new alpha books that have that gold foil alpha. Gold foil alphas would be really fun to kind of mix in with this. But look at all those beautiful flowers, different sizes. That's a new, I haven't seen that flowers. I haven't seen kind of Kelly do that flower style before. That's fun. But just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of different size florals. Gorgeous. I love the florals because you can do so much with the florals. You could do a whole layout with florals, but I like to use them in my list because really you could take that, plop it on a traveler's notebook insert, make your list and call it good because they're so decorative, right? So those are the floral bits. Now we get into a different kind of bit, right? A different kind of die cut. Let's just move these off to the side. A different kind of die cut. My little space on the floor. These are alpha bits, right? It's like Apple Jacks. You want to sing the song with me? A is for apple, J is for Jack. Cinnamon toasty Apple Jacks. Remember that? Apple Jacks. Alpha bits. These are alpha bits. So these are extremely reminiscent of the Stony Clover letters. Now, if you don't know what Stony Clover is, doesn't matter. You just look at these and go, oh my gosh, these are so fun. But you have the artwork in it makes it look like those little letters are fuzzy. Can you guys see that? It makes it look like they're fuzzy. And then you have the really fun gold foil border around each of those letters. So yeah, you can kind of see it looks like fuzz, right? But you have all those different colors, 79 pieces. So whoopsie, that one wanted to go on a ride. The colors in the color palette. So the lavender, the blue, the mint, the pink, the yellow, a little bit of orange. Loads and loads of letters to do your little titles and things. So just love that. That was so fun. I've never seen, well, I haven't seen, I think I'm pretty clued in to what, is going on out there in terms of what manufacturers are offering, what products, but I don't believe we've seen anybody do that kind of letter treatment to look like the Stony Clover letters. So very fun, very fun. In the back, we'll show you all of the A's and the B's and the, the things. Yes, alpha. That's right, Joe. The alphabets. Yep. And they were like, they kind of looked like a Cheerio color, but then they were kind of had like, looked like they had a little bit of frosted sugar on them, but they were alphabet, right? They were alphabets. The little letters. Oh, I loved cereal when I was a kid. I loved all the sugar cereal, but probably because we didn't have sugar cereal in our house. So we had Cheerios and not even like the sugar Cheerios. We had Cheerios. Or what were the wheat things that came in like the big thing and you had to break it up? So anytime I went to a friend's house and they had sugar cereal, I was like all over it. Yes, Karen, like the letter jackets. Thank you. That makes sense. We looked at the journal bits. All right. These are Patches bits. Shredded wheat. That's it, Carmen. Shredded wheat. Karen, Captain Crunch always like tore up the roof of my mouth like nobody's business. Like nobody's business. Okay, we're going to segue for 1 second because let me get a little scatter out because we got to segue. We're going to segue for a second. Segue. Squirrel. We're going to squirrel for a second. We're talking about favorite sugar cereals. You know what? We need to do a list about our favorite sugar cereals. Totally. So, I think I've done something like that in the past, I want to say. Anyhow, I saw something on, I don't know, randomly scrolling one night on Instagram. Lucky Charms. The guy had a bowl of Lucky Charms and he took the marshmallows and put the marshmallows from the Lucky Charms in the microwave for like, I don't remember how many seconds. And they blew up to like this big. They were giant because they're basically like freeze-dried marshmallows. And so if you blow them up, then they get really big. It was kind of cool. But that was just, like I said, kind of a squirrel moment. Okay, the Patches bits. I have to be very careful to enunciate that. Patches bits and not mix up some of those letters. Like move the PA and the BA. Basically, if you, or beehive. If you flip those, then you get a word at the beginning. And I just know I have to be very careful because I'll accidentally flip those out loud. Patches, bits. So these are just like fun, cute little patches, right? Like little patches that you'd sew on your backpack or on your jean jacket, whatever it is. But really fun little packet, fun little patches, right? Special offers, scrapbook lines, premium paper clips, anyhow. Just lots of fun little patches there. And those, there are 30 pieces of those little patches. Those are the patches bits. The patches bits. Okay, last of the bits and pieces, the big bits. I'm enunciating so well tonight. The big bits. I always love the big bits, especially when I'm working like in a mini book, just because the size, the scale, they're so good. Okay, look at that. There's your little Stanley cup. Your little Stanley cup, already stickered up. That's cute, like a little award, little banner. There's your easel with your paint by numbers. Look at these gold-handled scissors. All right, look at how big. Gold-handled scissors. I'd say that's probably about 6 inches wide or tall. Cute little Polaroid camera with gold foil accents. Pom-poms. Crafty mix tape or mix tape. A really fun little paintbrush there with flowers with gold foil accents. And then this, the dream box. Is that what it's called? A dream box? I think something like that, right? Girl Scout sash. All right. Oh, now we're talking about our favorite cereals. Captain Crunch, Alphabets, Sugar Corn Pops. You know what I loved? I loved corn checks and rice checks. Not so much the wheat checks, but I loved corn checks and rice checks. Anyhow, now we're all talking about our cereal. Pretty sure shredded wheat was never on that list. Although when it was the frosted shredded wheat, then at least it was a little better. I don't know. What my parents didn't realize, I think, is that sometimes it would have been better to buy us sugar cereal because, you know, you're a kid and you get Cheerios and they taste like nothing. They taste like cardboard, so you just dump a bunch of sugar in it to make them taste good, right? Anyhow, top those with sugar. Oh my gosh, Karen. Oh, yes. Those and the shredded wheat. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Last up in the a la carte products for Crafty Things. The washi. So I won't swatch these just for the interest of time this evening, since we still have 2 more collections to go through. But the 5 rolls in the Crafty Things washi, really cute, just neutral, black and white polka dot, a beautiful narrower rainbow, that pretty floral, again, another narrower yellow grid, and then the multicolored hearts, okay? So those are the washi in the Crafty Things collection. All right, so everything that we just looked at is available. Hot water over shredded wheat. Joe, Disney fan, I know not of what you speak. I never did that, no. Now, I loved cream of wheat, but again, I loved cream of wheat because you could put butter and milk and sugar in it, brown sugar, right? Okay, so what we just looked at, all of the a la carte crafty items, Crafty Things. And if you love Crafty Things so much and you want it all, big bundle, all right? So big bundle, again, the big bundle is 15% off. You get everything when you buy the big bundle, all of the a la carte items that we already saw, but more things that are not, that I don't carry a la carte, that are in the big bundle. So decorative brads, look at how fun those are. So the decorative brads, they are metal with like your little epoxy on top, but they are adhesive brads, self-adhesive brads. They don't have the pesky prongs on the back. And then, so you have the decorative brads and then some chipboard along the bottom. You have the enamel dots, and with this collection, glitter enamel dots. So kind of a little glitter in there. You have the chipboard frames, which are always so fun. 6 chipboard frames, 3x4 and 4x6 photos. You have the foam stickers, always my favorite, foam stickers. So 2 6x12 sheets of the foam stickers. The chipboard stickers. And And then you have the 12 by 12 collection kit. So let's just look at that really quickly. 12 by 12 collection kit, you have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and then 12 double-sided 12 by 12 papers. It's a lot of 12s in there. All right, so paintbrush, love that black. That makes that color just pop, a nice diagonal. There are those really fun embroidery hoops with the words on the back in different colors. So we're going to be seeing similar patterns to what we saw in the 6x8 paper pad. Love that, again, with the floral and kind of the ledger. A nice chunky stripe, rainbow stripe, floral with the grid. This is another kind of signature Kelly Bangs design with all of her collections. She has a 12 by 12 like this with the little individual squares. And when I do something with that paper, I usually cut those up and use all the little squares. The back side, this is kind of fun. This is, every time I see this kind of reminds me of a Louis Vuitton, a little bit of a Louis Vuitton look and feel to that. There it is again with the that chunky rainbow stripe behind it. The paint by numbers, your tags, the cut apart journal elements with a blue grid on the back, your cut apart 3x4s, floral, your cut apart 4x4s and 2x2s with mixtapes on the back, and then last but not least, those 4x6 with kind of a fun little Vans type checker pattern. All right, so we started out with the a la carte items that were part of the Crafty Things collection, and then we just took a look at the additional items that were part of that big bundle. And I think I got this added before we started. It's there. Let me finish that thought. I had mentioned when we looked at academia that I was starting to provide an option with the big bundles that if you wanted, you could have the big bundle with one of the 13 by 13 craft storage pouches. So I think I got that done also for Crafty Things. But if I did not, place your order if you want for the bundle, and then just write on there that you want you want it with the storage pouch, and then we'll just send you a little invoice for that. All right, anyhow, so there we go. That is the massive Crafty Things big bundle. The first of the 3 Simple Stories collections that we're going to look at tonight.